Welcome back to the Fastbreak Kids, guys. I am Wiley here with Hayley and Jared, and we are discussing something very near and dear to our hearts, and that is the Bachelorette, Season 15. Jared, you did a real brutal 72-hour run-through of the previous season.
The last previous season?
Yes, you can quote me on that. Your thoughts going into this season with Hannah B.
I think that they picked the right girl if they wanted to make it an interesting season, though.
I think they on purpose, I mean, of course it's on purpose. Everything on the show is on purpose from the writer's perspective and the producers. They knew we can't pick somebody who's too all together because then this show won't be as good.
It is so darkly masterminded. It is so... If you the closer you look at this show, the more gross you see it is because... You're right. They chose her because they didn't want somebody who was all together. They didn't want somebody who was smart and going to say intelligent things. They wanted somebody who was going to create the most interesting, dramatic, watchable spectacle. And that's what they got.
So, at this point, they've whittled down to 10? It's like 10 people left currently.
There's a little more.
By the time this goes out, I think a few more people will be whittled down. A bunch of people that nobody cares because at this point, there's only 6 guys that she honestly cares about.
Doesn't matter. There aren't even 6 guys that she cares about.
There's only
There
3.
are 3 guys that she cares about. Actually, 4. Jed, Petey the pilot,
Yep.
and Mike are her top 3, and they're going to be the top 3 on the show. Luke P.
He's going.
Luke P. Is it C or P?
P.
P.
He's the robot.
Yeah. Luke P. is an enormous resource suck, and the only reason he's been around as long as he has is because he's got that set of pecs.
He's a delicious
and
piece of man meat.
She is giving him every opportunity. And the funniest thing about it, and this is maybe not completely fair, is if he was not good looking,
he'd be gone.
He probably wouldn't have made the show.
He would have hit the bricks.
But she would have cut this guy loose immediately. His personality is nothing. It's fabricated. That last episode,
he just wants to give her clarity.
He just wants to give you. I just want to give you clarity, and that's all I want. That's all I want.
Zero.
She's like, just tell me
emotions.
how you feel. Just tell me how you feel.
Let's talk about some things that also happened. In the first episode, I'm going to just say this right now. I really wish that guy who got kicked out was able to, find his way back into the house and play, this heel character that would try to sabotage. Because that guy was killed.
Making fart noises.
I mean, already, just goes right at, usually these guys are no, they'll do whatever they can to, convince her. That guy's you know what? You were with Colton just a few months ago.
Right.
Immediately shooting it back at her. I was just this guy's the best!
Which was funny because it's true, but Hannah, like I said in my previous video, the Bachelor or the Bachelorette, is like a god or a goddess. They can do no wrong. Right. Nothing they do is wrong.
Yeah.
Because all the parts of a relationship that are off limits, ethically for people, are a part of the show's. It's how they're intended to go. You're not supposed to be with somebody and date other people and kiss them and tell them you love them, but it's part of the structure of the show. So she can't do anything wrong.
No.
She's allowed to say, I love you, and then go kiss that guy. And that's the most despicable thing that somebody can do in real life, but it's assumed that she's going to do that on the show, so there's nothing she can do that's wrong.
I was telling Kayla just the other day, I was like, it's like you meet someone and you're you start dating somebody for a week, and then you're I'm also dating 20 other women. And you being oh, okay, that's fine. And then
I'm going to win your heart.
And then 4 weeks later, it's I've whittled it down to 6 women. You're one of them. That's...
How romantic.
Don't you feel so special that this person is still on the side seeing other people? And it's even worse because it's not even on the side. It's right in front of you.
And these are guys, some of these guys are masculine guys. I don't get it. This is why I think, part of me thinks that this whole show is staged. But it's just ridiculous. The contractor guy in that last episode, they're in the kilts and Jed lets Hannah tackle him or whatever. He gets freaking owned by Hannah, and then they stand up and he kisses her, and the contractor guy's all, it's tough, man. You used to watch another guy kiss your lady. And it's like, yeah, what are you doing on this show?
And you know what?
Why are they on this?
They need to put underwear under those kilts.
I don't know. There were children there, weren't they?
Yes.
Why not just flap their balls all over the place? Who cares? They're already doing that in essence.
I think this is a perfect moment though to transfer over what went wrong. I don't think we have to go too far to figure out what went wrong with Cam.
And I also want to say,
I have something really important I need to tell her. Please. I haven't had any time. Please.
You're gonna get your time.
Please, dude.
You're gonna get your time. I'll walk outside, and I'll come get you.
I promise.
Hannah, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Big thing happened. The Boston Celtics made an appearance. Made sure. Hey, Hayley, at any point have you ever thought to yourself, I wish I had some random professional basketball player here to share my feelings with and discuss my relationship with?
No.
Like automatically because he's relevant.
Jaylen Brown takes her over and he initiates. So how are things going?
Right. It's so
Jaylen. It's not that Jaylen isn't a human being. He's not capable of caring, but
he doesn't care.
Dude, he doesn't care. He's a basketball player. He should have been in the playoffs still. They blew it. He's over here. Terry Rozier's just in the back shooting with Jed. Woo! Why did Jaylen? They played rock paper scissors in the background.
What was that?
Dang it! I gotta talk to
name?
him. Jaylen Brown.
Okay, well, because his last name's Brown.
No,
and
that's
her
not
last
good
name's
enough
Brown.
reason.
That's why they got put on a team together.
How would you play this game? I mean, if you were on the show, how would you play this game?
Just keep your mouth shut, and then when you're with her, just look into her eyes and go, I just see such a future with you. And then you kiss her, and then hopefully you have a good body, and then
obviously,
and then that's what you. And then you just keep your mouth shut. Otherwise, I could win this competition. No problem.
That's what I'm saying, though.
No
I'm like,
problem. I could win this competition.
I'm not looking to go on to the Bachelorette, but I'm just saying, if I were on it,
all you have to do is be a semi-intelligent human being.
It's like all these guys are just self-destructing.
They're idiots. All of them are idiots. They all sit around and they complain to each other about what the other guys did, and they're like, oh, and this and that, and this guy's driving me crazy. When you could just be like, go to, like, if somebody's giving you a problem, like, confront them, and then just like go to Hannah and just be realistic. Just be like, this happened. I'm sorry. It's not about us. It's about you. I just want to focus on you. I'm gonna let this go. That's what Luke P could have done that.
I know.
As soon as this happened,
he could have been
the
like,
guy would be on a catamaran with Hannah right now.
Dude, I know. Our top 3 picks. I was gonna say 5 at first, but 5 is almost too much. So top 3.
Wiley, do you have your picks?
My picks? Yes. I mean, granted, I'm a little worried about this trailer for the next episode.
Don't be, because nothing that happens in the trailer ever even happens on the show anyway.
That's true. Although Garrett's like, I totally made a mistake. And then it's like, it shows him like he like messed up his toast or something.
But he's like,
I blew it.
On that last one, he's all, I'm not afraid of you. I'm not intimidated by you. I'm not intimidated by any of you. And it's all Luke's fist.
Oh, I know.
It's all. And then like, oh my gosh! And then like tape, furniture moving. And
whoa!
Nothing happened.
My top 3.
Show.
I'm gonna say, as much as I'm gonna go Petey.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Garrett.
Garrett.
He's my dark horse. He's been my dark horse since
I don't know
day
how to spell.
1.
Is there 2 R's?
And then 2 T's.
Wow.
I think.
He's a golf pro.
Mm-hmm.
He's measured. He knows what he's doing.
He's too. Be a man and keep our names out of your mouth.
I'm gonna say Mike.
Okay.
There's something about Jed I just don't like.
Go ahead, Hayley.
Petey. The pilot, her BF. Jed. And for some reason, I want to put Dylan.
Dylan, no.
This is not your fantasy bachelor.
No, Dylan is not going to make it.
Fine, I'll put Garrett.
Don't lecture me. I know more about
Oh,
this
why
show.
didn't I get an airplane by mine?
Yeah.
He's drunk.
So Petey, the pilot, he's the real dark horse because he's the one who's kept himself out of all the drama, and has had a good interaction with her every single time.
He's actually
and he's the token sensitive guy. He's what?
He asked her to be his girlfriend.
Yeah, I know.
I think
that was
he and
silly.
Jed are the sensitive guys, aren't they?
Not really sensitive.
No.
Jed's pretty, play my guitar.
Mike.
I know, but did you see him during the Scottish games?
Yeah, how he let Hannah throw him on the ground.
I
Like
went
a-
British there, I
Like
think.
a
He
woman.
got dominated. He got dominated. So I'm going with Petey the pilot, Mike, and Jed. Okay, and I'm going to tell you why. So they do a pretty good job telegraphing what they're going to do on this show. Petey, like I said, he's gotten a fair amount of screen time, all good interactions. He's different in that he's a handsome guy, but he's also noticeably more sensitive, and has a personality.
Right.
Mike has had a one-on-one date. He is black.
Yes.
He's black. And he's very handsome. He's got the body. He's got the face.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
He's gotten a lot of screen time.
He has.
And he's done nothing to Hannah to rub her the wrong way. He has been honest. He's been forthright with his.
He
with
has
his
not
past.
rubbed her. Jed?
Okay.
Well, that wasn't Jed's fault. She got on Jed.
Also, Tyler? What do you think about Tyler?
Who's that?
The guy who
The
can't.
dancing,
Oh, is that Tyler?
isn't that Tyler? The dancing
Oh, yeah.
construction worker?
Yeah.
No.
I was thinking Connor.
Oh, hello. So good to see you again.
It's good to see you too.
I didn't know and I would again.
That
Connor talks like this.
Yeah.
Just like, you're so rad, dude. It's like
I'm gonna like leave little notes.
Absolutely.
Hey, that was
nuts
good
on
move.
place, bro.
It was good.
Yeah,
Those nuts are
that
nice.
guy's he's just too bodacious. You know what I mean?
I
You
just
know what I
don't. I don't think she could take his voice.
He's too gnarly.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
A magical moment.
He's too gnarly, and they would be the most obnoxious
he's
couple
too
of all time.
good.
She'd be like, "Oh my god, I just love
Roll
you so much, roll tide." And he'd be like, "All right, babe, let's go shut it up." Okay, so and then Jed is the last one, and that's for obvious reasons. He's talented, he's mature, he's gotten a ton of screen time, hasn't done anything to upset her either. There's no way that Luke is going to make it through. He's too much of an idiot.
Yeah.
There's no way he has
knew
no
it.
substance.
He was a shoo-in. You had it and you
Yeah,
choked.
okay.
Okay.
So, Garrett, I don't think you guys are... Garrett, she doesn't care. She
Yet.
doesn't care.
She hasn't had one-on-one with him yet.
All I'm saying is he's still in this thing and he's getting plenty of
screen
run.
time.
No.
He's still getting to see her during their little like
Oh,
cocktail
wait.
hour or whatever.
He got his chest waxed. He got that screen time.
He did get that screen
and
time.
she said she liked.
On the group date?
That's the thing.
Yeah.
No, that's nothing.
That is.
No, it's not. It was like outtakes that they did that.
I know.
That was like
it's funny.
outtakes.
Don't
That was
outtakes
funny, but
first.
the main purpose of that was like, hey, this is a funny thing that happened, but it's not important enough for us to show you it because
It's not dramatic.
Well, it's not dramatic,
It was
and
real.
it doesn't show that the producers that they're taking him seriously as contestant. These three guys, Petey's the only one that doesn't get as much like FaceTime, but she loves that dude. She loves that guy. I'm pretty positive he's going through.
I think he's gonna win.
Mike and Jed get they're the only ones who've gotten as much FaceTime as Luke.
I was worried about Mike at first.
Yeah.
Just because he was getting a little too worried about like what everybody else was doing. And then he's the one that got canned.
Canned.
And he lied.
He did.
But that was fine.
But it was fine. But I was like, oh, he kind of stretches the truth a little bit. But he's been fine since
They
then.
justifies the means.
Right.
I mean, the guy was...
He was nuts,
psychopath.
And she didn't know.
Right.
So, I mean, he did what he needed to do. And maybe that's why he might win. Who are your guys' picks to win it all?
Jed's going to win the whole thing.
Petey's gonna win.
You know what? I'm going to put my money behind Mike. And when I say put my money, I mean I'm not putting any money on this thing.
Okay.
But I'm taking Mike.
Petey.
Well, Petey has a really good occupation.
No, he's got a terrible
He's got a
occupation.
bad occupation.
He's never going to see her. He flies airplanes.
Unless she becomes a stewardess.
That's not going to happen.
No, it's not.
But he can also fly her wherever she wants to go.
No, he can't though.
Like, she
really
can
can't.
literally anything. Like, she has money. She can do that. Like, anybody can do that for her. She doesn't need her husband to drive her, pilot her.
I'll say this. I just want to say this right now. Mike, let's think about it. Why is Luke still alive in this thing? Because he's a big hunky piece of man meat. Mike, out of these
Jed's
three...
in great shape.
Jed is in great shape. But Mike is that big guy who can pick her up and carry her around. Like he's got that big guy. Like there's something about women, they want that big hunky guy who can just pick him up and carry him around and stuff. And
I don't know. I feel like she's gotten her fair share of that in old Bama. They got some thick corn-fed boys.
She's still wanting that now. Obviously, Luke P's still there.
I'm just saying.
She's like, I can see us together. It's like, yeah.
But she's a stage girl. She wants the guy that's on stage singing. I'm just saying.
But he's super romantic and matches her.
Who?
Petey.
Petey's great.
He's not super romantic.
Petey's
he's
great.
Sort of a huge
He's
dork.
done smart.
I know, but she's
smart.
a dork too, so they match well.
I know, but like I don't think that's gonna equate to her wanting to marry him.
I think they all have legitimate claims to this.
Yeah.
And I think we all have legitimate reason to be worried that we're still talking about this and watching this. But for the time being,
I'm not worried.
there's a lot more interesting things to be had. We'll probably do another video at the end to kind of do a post-mortem. Don't worry, Jared. It'll be great. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's been the Fastbreak Kids. Like, subscribe.
If you enjoyed the video.
Yeah. Comment. Tell us who you think will win if you're watching it. Or if you're not watching it and you're like, you guys are crazy. You can tell us that too.
I'm taking this bullet already.
We're fine.
Well
just let us have it. It doesn't matter. Let us know what you want to see, what you want to know from us. And as always, thanks to Hayley, Jared, I'm Wiley. It's been the Fastbreak Kids. Keep it clean, keep it fresh, keep it fun. See you next time.
He is a goner.
You watch. He's gonna move on.
He's
You watch. He's gonna move.